Hey, my beautiful angel, it's Josie Grouse, and welcome to Soul Awakening channel. Have you been seeing angelic numbers, repeating numbers lately, and you wondering what's the meaning? What are they trying to tell me? Because I see these numbers everywhere. This is what I've learned on my path from working with angels, is that angels use symbols. Angels use special numbers to communicate with us. And in this message, you are going to receive guidance about specific numbers and the meaning of these numbers. What are they trying to tell you? Maybe it's about your relationship. Maybe it's about your life's purpose. Maybe it's about something incredible that is coming your way. You are here and you are guided. So, if you've been seeing 1111, you are on the right path. In moments when you see one in any combinations, 1 1 or maybe 1 11, 11 11, you are on the right path. Release doubts and know that you are watched. The universe is watching you. The universe is guiding you, and you are listening. You are truly paying attention. One means it's about unity, it's about connection, it's about alignment. And when you see 1111, just simply know universe is watching me. God, angels, they're watching me. And in this moment, I can just simply tune inwards, feel peace deep within my heart, and receive a message. Maybe receive the answer that you've been waiting for. In moments when you see 1111, it's time for you to truly appreciate everything in your life, because you will be rising to a new possibility when one elevates you to a new reality, new events, new circumstances. And you are always guided. I have my angel cards. So when you see 1111, intuitively, I'm going to give you a message, and this is what angels are trying to tell you. Through visions, through connections, when you see 1 1, for you personally, for you in your situation, if you've been seeing 1111, here is what they mean. Take your energy back. This is a message for you to trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust that you already have all of the answers. Maybe it's also time for you to set your boundaries. It is time for you to stop worrying about the future. When you see 1111, it's your reminder that you are one with life, that you don't have to struggle, that you have everything that you truly desire. But whatever you want, there is a way that this dream, this desire is going to appear on your path, is maybe releasing fear, maybe releasing worry, maybe also working with life, working with the universe, working with angels. That's how you begin to tune into possibilities. Set your boundaries, perhaps. There are people in your life that you need to separate yourself from. And you know it. You know it well, because they slow you down. They prevent you from reaching out your highest potential. Maybe they're dream killers, and they are trying to stop you, or they're trying to impose their own agendas upon you. My beautiful angel, you are listening. You know life is on your side. When you see 1111, it's about oneness. Life is on your side. Angels are on your side. Are you on your side? Are you yourself? Are you supporting yourself? Are you cheering yourself? Are you celebrating yourself? Are you giving yourself the best of life and feelings and emotions? That's where angels are. Angels cannot do your work for you. But in moments of alignment, they want you to really feel how powerful you are, In moments of oneness, you really see no separation between you and everything around you, and you know that you are the creator, that you have these magical powers to manifest your dreams, and you don't have to do it alone. That's a powerful reminder of 11:11. When you see 11:11, that's your powerful reminder that you're not alone, and you have so many miraculous events lining up for you. So here is your 111. If you've been seeing 111, here's what angels want you to know. Now, moving forward, if you see 222, 2 in any combination, maybe it's 22, maybe you just see number 2 everywhere you go, just like 2. Oh, this is about relationships. That's right. That's when 1 turns into 2, and your relationship, your most significant, most important relationship is with yourself. Yourself. It's between you and you. At the end of the day, you are the only voice that you hear in your head. If your relationship with yourself is broken, and you feel guilty and you feel shame and you always feel like you're not enough, and you punishing yourself and you criticize yourself and you blame yourself for all of the mistakes of the past, first and foremost, angels will ask you, heal your relationship with yourself. If you don't elevate yourself, if you don't give yourself the best of your support, the best of your intentions, who will? Now, your relationship with yourself, you are responsible for that relationship, because no one else knows what's going on in your world. No one around you can read your mind. No person in your environment, in your family, in your love life, in your financial life, there's no person who knows what truly is happening with you. If you feel on the inside, if you feel depressed, or you feel like you're struggling, your responsibility, between you and you are responsible to take care of you, to give yourself the best, the support that you need, the elevating your spirit. You can do it. You have all of the tools, all of the resources. And look, you're not alone. Remember that you are never alone. And there are forces that existed before you showed up on this planet. These forces were there, elevating humanity. Maybe that's why we're still here and we still survived through all kinds of stuff happening, pandemics, all kinds of natural disasters, catastrophes of the past. Maybe we survived because there is this guiding force that keeps us going, that protects us, that gives us the resources, the right teachings, the right healing techniques to elevate our own consciousness. So that's number 1. Remember, you're not alone. Number 2, you are guided. It's between you and higher power. That's your second 2. When you begin to see 2, this is between you and another. And if you are soulful, if you are growing, if you're on a spiritual path, if you see 2s, you better believe that you are connected to the other, and the other could be higher force, angels, spiritual being. Maybe it's your guardian angel, maybe it's your spirit guide, maybe it's your departed loved one, maybe it's between you and God. There is another. What you see in yourself now, you're beginning to see in another, and you are inviting, you are connecting, you are becoming a part of the other person entering into your life as well. It talks about romantic relationships. That's why your soulmates, your twin flames. When you see twos, it is about relationships. It's also about you becoming aware how another person influences you. You become aware of what another person does for you, how they make you feel, how they show up for you, what you experience on the inside. That's what another person is trying to reflect. Another person is a mirror, and it means that it's about the energy is about your relationship. It's between you and another person. It is time either for unity. When you see twos, this could be two people becoming one in a very special way. It could be two means one, two separate things. Remember, it's always number two is never about just bringing in blending, just like two, little drops of water. When they come together, they become one. So in a human understanding of that number two is always about two becoming a greater structure. But two are two ones, and one is an individual, indivisible. So when you have twos, there are two individuals, which means that you're still a separate being. You're still an individual in every relationship, that you are still whole and complete as you are. And when another person is also a complete, whole individual, then the two becomes a powerful two. That becomes a two for manifesting a greater reality, right? Think of a mom, the dad, and the baby. Now two become three. That's creative energy being expressed through the wholeness of things. So you are here. If you see two, if you on any level have been seeing two twos, what is your message? Here's what angels are trying to tell you. There, trust the universe. Trust the universe. This is a mega important message, because you're trying to control. When you're trying to control everything and everyone, when you're trying to control your relationships, when you're trying to control another person, how they're supposed to act, what they're supposed to say, and you have expectations, and your expectations fail you, and you feel unhappy, and you feel unworthy, and you feel like, what if the person leaves? What if they find someone else? What if this is never gonna work? What if I'm not good enough? And you're trying to use all kinds of tools and resources at your disposal to make this relationship work. What angels are trying to tell you when you see 222, bring light, bring love into this relationship, which means that when you blend everything when you use love as your true weapon, as a tool to create incredible relationships, that's when you know that you are guided, and this relationship is exactly what you need in this moment. And it's perfect. It's perfect because the universe itself is guiding you, is helping you through this. The universe itself is playing a greater game within your relationship. And when you work with life and you say, life, God, angels, I surrender this relationship, because it feels like this relationship is one of my greatest teachers. This is my assignment. I'm learning who I am through this relationship. If the person reflects something to you and you see yourself as a victim or someone who's always struggling, or have low self-esteem, or have a lot of fear about who you are, feel like you're not enough, that's what the lesson is. That what the universe is just shining some light upon your consciousness, elevating it, dissolving all of these imperfections, all of the thoughts that you have about who you are, the other person is a perfect reflection. So when you surrender, and surrendering means that you now allow the energy of life, the creator of everything and everyone to guide you, even through your relationship, then you release the control and you allow another person to be whoever they choose to be, to say whatever they choose to say. And your expectations will have no pain attached to them, but your expectations is to have a greater love that is naturally unfolding through a harmonious relationship. So, and please remember, when you see two, many times it's about your relationship with yourself. And everything else, every other relationship depends upon your relationship with yourself. When you see two, in many ways, maybe in moments you have forgotten how to love yourself. Maybe you put yourself so low, being pressured by the world, by the stressors of the world, by financial stress, by emotional stress, by feeling like I've lost my life's purpose, and all these other things are happening. When you see two, it means, first of all, you're here, we are here, higher power is here, God is here, angels are here. That's the other. That is the other. And I'm not alone. I can get through it. And I will get through it because I'm aware. I'm aware of what's truly happening. And when you see that higher power is on your side, what is there to fear? This is the power that creates stars and galaxies. This is the power of your spirit, eternal, without this body. This is the force. This is the energy. This is the power that you bring from one lifetime into another. This is the power that you have beyond the limitations of your mind. This is the power of your spirit that can break through any limitation, any boundary. This is the power of your soul. This is the power of your spirit. And you can only tap into this power when you have that awareness that this power exists. You're not just dwelling in darkness. And there, once you tap into this power, you cannot go back, because once you understand who you are on that level, you become unstoppable. Nothing to stop you. What is there to stop you? Death? Death? Would that death stop you? Death would stop the body, death would stop the mind. But for the spirit, no, never. So you begin to think like a spirit. You begin to see yourself as a spirit. Then you begin to take actions as a spirit. You become fearless. What is there to fear for you as a spirit? You think about it. And when you see twos, and I'm going here because a lot of you are seeing twos, and what angels are telling you, it's about your relationship with yourself. It is time that you elevate yourself, that you uplift yourself, that you give yourself the support that you're seeking in other people, and they don't show up in the way you expect. Now you are going to show up, and you are going to support yourself, and you are going to elevate yourself to your next level. Because why? Because why? You are here. That's why you showed up here on this planet Earth. And this is your time. Remember, it's about relationships, the most important one. So, moving on to number 3. If you see number 3, this is about your soul. This is a magical combination. When you see 3, when you see 3, 3, when you see 3, 3, 3, your soul, your spirit on a higher level is connecting with you. This time, this is such a creative time. This is your creative moment to manifest the life of your dreams, to see yourself as a magician, to see yourself as a powerful being. 333 is a magical number that will help you to unlock the key to your soul, to your spirit. When you see 333, magical portals are open. Magical portals are open. This is truly about that magic with CK, magic, because you have powerful tools in your hands, and you also have powerful thoughts that create your reality. Always, always, whenever you see 333, be sure to send out thoughts of love, gratitude, all of the good stuff into the universe. When you see 333, realign yourself and think the words, thoughts of love. And really dwell, really hold on to these thoughts, because they will magically manifest greater opportunities for you. You will harmonize, you will uplift yourself and your soul as a creative force of life is going to bring something from the domain of possibilities, something that you are in alignment with, whatever you need. Could be finances, maybe a relationship, or something that you're truly aligned with. That's something your soul decides. That's not your doing. And you may think, whoa, what am I dreaming? I have all these dreams and I have all of these desires, but it seems like they aren't really my desires. And they are not your desires. They are just things that the world want from you. This is not coming from your true nature. And your soul knows. Your soul truly knows what your needs are, what the needs of your lifetime is, what your life purpose is, where you are now and where you are going for your highest good, for your own highest good, for your highest creative potential. That's always will be reflected to you when you see 333. Your soul is just there talking to you. Hear me. Listen to me. I have a message for you. You need to understand something about your life's purpose, about the nature of who you are. Always remember that dreams come true when you see 333. That's it on every level, because you have direct access to your soul, to your spirit. And these dreams are the dreams of the soul. Of the soul. If soul decides you need to heal, it will make it happen in whatever way possible. You may lose your job, and hey, you may say, what a tragedy. Why I didn't deserve this. But for your soul, it's like something greater is on its way to you. I need to loosen that connection, so to make things happen for you faster in a new way, with a new energy, with a new support system. You are, when you see 333, you better believe your soul is seriously guiding you. This is no longer just a dream of your imagination. This is real stuff. Be prepared. So stuff is going to happen. You can't stop it. You cannot stop it, because this is your soul's ultimate decision. We're changing something. We are making something happen. So this is what your soul is always guiding you towards, your highest good, towards your highest possibility. And dreams that aren't yours will disappear, will vanish, because you'll see how insignificant they really are. And when you see 333 or 333, this is your own personal message from angels. Here's what they're trying to tell you: love yourself first, which means that you need to align everything else with yourself. Your dreams must come from that sense of loving yourself. Think about it. Love yourself. What is? Who is self? Love. I love myself. Who is I? And who is self? It seems like two separate things. I love myself. All right, so who am I? And who is the self? So I is that connection with the greater reality of who you are. I, greater I, the soul, is now becoming aware of self. And self is what we think is separate, is that illusion that makes us feel that the world is just this bunch of different separate objects and persons, and we are all just on this, in this physical reality as separate beings. But the soul will remind you, I love myself, which means there is harmony between your heart and your body and your mind. When this happens in this alignment, I love myself. I am the greater I, connecting with the I of the physical reality, which is the small I, the self that is that illusion of separation, temporary illusion of separation. And I, the greater reality, when it's aligned, that's love. That's pure love. This is what love means. It's harmony, it's alignment. There is no conflict between your soul and your mind. When your mind thinks you need to do things the way everyone else does that, you're supposed to go get a good job. You're supposed to go in and get married. You're supposed to have kids. You're supposed to walk like everyone else. But then there is the greater you, the greater self. And that self, that greater, higher self, when it shows itself in a way that the greater I, filled with love, it means it will harmonize everything else around you, that you will have an understanding of your unique gifts, of yourself as a unique person, as your unique expression of the I. And in this case, you will have nothing to prove to anyone. You'll have nothing to show as a validation. You don't need a validation because you are validated by your soul, by your spirit, by the greater I. And this is your message, knowing that you are connected with the soul, connected with the spirit. You are expressing yourself uniquely as that soul's expression in this physical reality, as the way pictured in this incarnation. So you are guided by your soul. And remember that when you see three, it's always about be prepared. Things are coming and they're coming your way to make things authentically happen. Okay, so being authentically yourself. Next, 4. Let's talk about 4. Really need to speak on time, and this being is going to be a really long video. Okay, you guys, number 4. When you see number 4, this is your connection with Mother Earth. Every time you see 4, this is the realm, what you call physical world, specifically planet Earth. When you see 4, this is Earth's message for you. This is the common vibration at which everything else around you on this physical plane is the frequency where everything else is. When you see 444, you are just simply aligned with the frequency of the Earth. And Earth has conditions, terms and conditions. When you show up and you have this lifetime on planet Earth, there are terms and conditions because Earth gives you your body. The Earth gives you the whole experience of life in terms of all physicality, the house you live in, the car you drive, the places you go on vacation, your partners, your kids. That belongs to Earth. And when you leave this Earth, Earth takes what's theirs, what is hers. The Earth will take the body, the car, the thing, everything. So when you see 444, this is your opportunity to create connection meaningful connection with the earth. In the material sense, earth owns you, right? Think about it. So, earth is a physical body. What you have, the physical body, it's earth itself. It's not like a soil that you could plant trees in, but this is pure product of this planet. So earth made a decision, the earth made a contract with you. So in this incarnation, out of hundreds and thousands and billions of other options, somehow you chose to be on planet Earth. So there is a contract that you have specifically for this lifetime, and all the people around you, and everything you know, and your job, and your dog, it's all part of the deal. The Earth agreed that, this experience will be exactly what you needed, what you wanted. So for the soul, this is a very limiting experience. For your soul, being physically restricted means you can't pass through the wall, you can't fly. Like, what's the matter? This is such a limiting experience because your soul has somehow descended and agreed that this lifetime serves the needs of the earth, the needs of the earth. And you are somehow here on this planet to do the work that the earth requested of you. When this body is gone, all of the memories, all of the information is going to return back to earth. Earth keeps everything. Earth never disposes anything or forgets. Every person buried in the ground, their lifetimes, their memories, all of the information that came with their experience on planet Earth belongs to Earth. Soul takes whatever soul needs to take. Earth takes whatever the earth needs. So in this lifetime, Earth will remind you, are you fulfilling that contract? Are you fulfilling the contract that you have with planet Earth? Or something is off. And in the material sense, maybe you have not been diligent. Maybe you don't take care of your body. Maybe you have lost the natural connection with the earth by maybe spending lots of time indoors or not thinking, or just maybe overthinking, dwelling in some reality of your thoughts that you have forgotten to ground yourself. Every time you see four, it's about your material world. This is about your material reality. This is about doing something that will somehow enhance any material experience that you have. Here is a really interesting thing for you to know. You want to know what your relationship with the earth was before this incarnation? Look at your relationship with your mother. If you have a great relationship with your mom, it's loving, someone who brings a lot of good qualities in you, that's your sign that in past incarnations you treated earth with great love, great respect. Maybe you were a farmer and you lived from the land. There's a natural connection. If the opposite is true, if in this lifetime you feel like if you have the most difficult, challenging relationship with your mother, this is directly related to Earth and how Earth was treated by you in past incarnations. So when you work through that relationship, and you'll see it consistently when you have problems with your mother, when you have difficulty specifically with that feminine energy of a mother, you'll see number fours everywhere, because the earth is like, you say what about me? What? Because everything you say about your mother, you say about the earth. That's true. Try it for yourself. Everything you say about your mother, because your mother's energy, this is the energy that is completely covered by the earth. Earth is the mother to all of us. And your mother in this pattern, the in the sense of an archetype of a mother, your mother is primary, the earth itself. And you'll know that when you love your mother, earth gives you all of the good stuff. Earth gives you finances. Number one, if you're struggling with finances, there is an energy of resentment, first and foremost, that has not been resolved towards your mother. When you heal your relationship with your mother, and you begin to turn towards the earth for healing, for guidance, the earth is going to reward you with material things. If you're struggling financially, or you feel like, I don't have enough resources for my well-being, for my material things, it means that you have disconnected yourself from the earth, that you want to take from the earth, that you want to just constantly be sort of a taker. And the earth will start to block your channels that lead you to material success, because earth it expects you to do something in return, all right, to do the work that you signed up here. So all of this stuff is not just for nothing. So when you begin to see, how can I serve the people of this earth? How can I make this earth a better place, a better planet? How can I show up in the most grateful way and give gratitude to earth, and give my sense of unconditional love towards this beautiful planet? If I begin to see how beautiful this planet is, if I begin to appreciate every breath I take, if I begin to notice things and never take anything for granted, a beautiful sunset, a rainbow, a butterfly, a beautiful, creation that you see, maybe painting that somebody painted, a beautiful landscape, or any earth related gratitude producing experience, earth is going to reward you. Earth is going to make your life a lot better, a lot easier. Most of your problems, all of the things that we struggle with in the physical world, is because earth is just like, I'm not supporting that. I'm not listening to that. But you can return every time you see four. This is about this physical reality. This is about planet Earth. This is about your relationship with the earth. This is about your relationship with your mother. This is about your future and material things that you want. This is about harmonizing the inner world with the outer world. And Earth will do everything in its power to support you. So here is your personal message for scene 444. Let go of past pain. Let go of past pain. So what keeps you away from truly experiencing abundance that this planet has for you is that you are trying to hold on to painful things of the past. You can't just forget it. You're just carrying the burden of your past on your shoulders into the future, reliving the pain every day. And yes, maybe people did you wrong, and maybe you were hurt in the past, and maybe you've felt like this earth is unfair. The earth is such a bad place where people die and people get hurt. There's violence, there's all these things, and you have disconnected. You pushed the earth away, and you started to forget the miraculousness of life that earth has provided you in the first place. That's called your body. That's called your life. That's called your soul. If you can understand that if something is changed by a tiniest degree, the oxygen changes, the levels of oxygen change, or if something going on, well, sun gets hotter. Goodbye. This physical life has no way of existing. But you're here, you showed up here. And this is not your doing. You're doing nothing. You're not doing anything to deserve this life. It's just there for you. At least being grateful for that, being appreciative to that. That's how you are going to manifest everything you want. What stops you from manifesting is that you dwell on things of the past, and painful things of the past are really writing your life. They're telling you don't trust, they're telling you behave a certain way, and they're telling you people are greedy, people are this and that. But here is where your gift that you're listening when you see 4 4. This is about switching everything and go to the basic of just feeling life, being grateful to Earth. If you want to connect with Earth, by the way, connect through archetypes, connect through Gaia. When you call upon Gaia, Gaia is a name, it's a personalized deity. It's what the earth, if the earth had a name in the story, this is what earth would be, would look like, would speak like. This is where her energy, that's how her energy would express. Just even if you could just say Mother Earth, Mother Earth, you cannot also love Mother Earth and not love your mother. Doesn't make sense. So Mother Earth, expressing yourself clearly, giving your open heart to this physical life, physical experience, and you'll see how Earth is going to reward you, because Earth loves those who serve Earth. Okay? Earth, on the level of nature, on the level of the physical body, on the level of life passing from one generation to another through physical body, that's all regulated by Earth. And you know what? When things go really bad for a really long time, the Earth can just turn the lights off for everybody and say, well, you know what? Let's clear, let's do this major clearing and get rid of people, get rid of, the other things. And nature will naturally reinvent itself and regrow and become fuller and better. So for Earth, there is a patience that the Earth is dealing with all of us. But it's also because of the lack of appreciation and connection. You have a choice when you see 4 4 to make things right with this planet. You have all of the reasons to be grateful. And when you do that in a conscious way, when I lived in Peru, one of the things I noticed, their reverence for Mother Earth. It's always Pachamama this, Pachamama that. And the shamans, when they that's how they live. They don't have a lot of wealth, but everything they need is supplied by Earth. And every time they they eat a meal or they have a drink, they always first, they give an offering to Earth. They would either, just break bread and then put it on the soil as a gratitude, or just pour a little bit of, the drink into the soil as thank you, as a grateful appreciation. So, and you see when you're out there how Earth is protecting them, how the Earth is guiding them. There is such a beautiful relationship that they have with the Earth. It's unbelievable. And most of us people here in the West, we have disconnected ourselves from my primary mother. That is the Earth. Well, I'll stop here. If you have more numbers to share, I'll do them for you in another video. Lots of love, you guys. Is about repeating numbers 1 through 4. I'll see you in the next video.